Hello, this is Greg Hannon from Gospel Music University, and today we're going to look at some worship chords used in a song called I Choose to Worship by Wes Morgan. And there are so many different ways that musicians would approach playing a song like this. And there's so many different chord changes, so many different progressions they use. I often get the question, well, Greg, I'm learning this song and I figured out the basic chords, but it still don't just sound quite like what I'm hearing on the CD. And when I hear musicians say that, what they're saying in essence is that the chords that I'm using are effective. They're the right quality of chord, but there are some other things in the chords and the harmonies that I hear on the tape that I can't figure out. And what you need to do at that point is to update your chord voicings. You can play, say, an A flat chord, and get that sound. Okay, but traditionally that's just an A flat triad with an A flat in the bass. But when you hear seasoned musicians play that type of progression, we're not going to use a textbook formula of sort of an A flat chord. We're going to use something else that will give it that sweet, modern, fat, contemporary, compassionate sound. And so we play different voicings. I mean, for every A flat, we have a plethora of voicings, the same ones that all seasoned musicians use, the same ones that I teach in my course called the Contemporary Chord Finding Learning System. And that type of chord and that type of chord voicings are laid out for you because in modern music such as pop, gospel, jazz, R&B, neo soul, contemporary praise and worship, the voicings are what makes the sound authentic to its genre. So we're going to look at some of the chord voicings, very just like the ones that I teach in my contemporary chord finding learning system, and also just like the ones I teach in my online course called Contemporary Keyboard Harmony 1. Because if you're not playing contemporary chord voices, then your sound will never match what you're hearing other musicians play and what you're hearing on the CDs. So, for instance, back to the A flat chord, uh, there are some other chord voices that are in my contemporary chord finding learning system that I would give you as substitution for the A flat 2, for instance, would be one substitution. And then the quarter voices that we can use on the A flat that will give you that contemporary sound. So so many different types of chords that will be used for the A flat chord voices, but that will give you that contemporary sound. But if you haven't learned those chords, uh, absolutely order my contemporary chord finding learning system and take the course Contemporary Keyboard Harmony 1 because it gives you the science of understanding this type of sound and these type of chords and these voices and applying those. So let's look at I Choose to Worship by Wes Morgan. First chord, we're just going to start out with E flat 11 chord, and this is just going to be a pickup chord in the left hand. If you look up on your screen, you see we're playing the left hand notes, and in the right hand we really got a D flat chord, but I'm just adding the second to it. So here we go. So we start out with this E flat 11, and we come in for so long, and we're going to come in on an A flat 2 chord, just an A flat major chord with add a second. Left hand, I'm playing what's written on the screen right there. In the right hand, I'm playing these notes, and all together, so for so long. Okay, for so long. So the right hand, for so long. That's what I'm doing in the right hand, for so long. And then we're coming down on this D flat, A flat, D flat in the bass. So we got for so long. Okay, left hand, then back to the E flat 11, back to the A flat 2. Then here we're doing an F minor 11 chord. Okay, F and E flat in the bass. In the right hand, all together. From the beginning, for so Okay, so again, just moving on. That's a D flat major 9 chord here. I'm playing a D flat, A flat, D flat in the left hand. In the right hand, I'm just playing an A flat chord just with the A flat in octaves. Okay. So putting it all together, so we got for so long I was silent. I did not have a song of praise. Depression filled my days, and clouds blocked my way. But there was a voice speaking to me. But there was a voice speaking to me, awakening a passion so quiet in me, so still in me. Okay, so that gets ready to go to the chorus. So let me break down those chords for you. Okay, so again, we did in the beginning, for so long I was silent. Okay. For so long, that's an F minor 11, I did not have a song of praise. That's a D flat in the root. Have a song in A flat, C, E flat, A flat. Have a song of praise. Depression filled C chord. Okay, with an A flat 2 on top. That's a quarter portion also. Depression filled my days. Okay, that's a B13 in the right hand. Left hand we got a B, and in the right hand A, E flat, and A flat. Okay, A, E flat, and A flat. Okay. So again, depression filled my days. Excuse me. I did not have a song of praise. Depression filled my days, okay? And clouds blocked my way, okay? And clouds, that's the 2 chord, and these are the kind of chords we find in my contemporary chord finder, okay? Left hand B flat, right hand. Clouds block my way. Then we're going to an E flat 11 chord, left hand, and right hand. But there was a voice. Okay, this is an A flat 13 chord. Okay. But there was a voice, same D flat major 9 chord. Major 7. Voice speaking to me. Okay, that's a C altered dominant 7 chord. Okay, right hand I'm just playing a simple G flat triad. In the left hand I'm playing a C and an E. Okay, but there was a voice speaking to me, awaking the passion so quiet in me. Okay, in me. And we got double the C in the bass, right hand. Okay, in me. Okay, B flat, left hand, double B flat, right hand. And these are, this is a C minor 7, and this is a B flat minor 7. And me, back to C minor 7. And me. Okay, and that get ready to go to the I Choose to Worship chorus. Okay, so again, voice speaking to me, awaken the passion so quiet in me. Okay, in me, so still in me. Then back to the A flat 2 chord. I choose to worship. So here, so A flat chord, left hand, right hand. So I choose left hand, right hand, choose, two, right hand, left hand, worship, left hand, worship, left hand, right hand. I just can't. And the bass, right hand, playing like an F sharp diminished chord. Can't give up. Then we got this 4-5-1 progression, which is classic. Left hand. Again, left hand. Again. Excuse me. Right hand. So let me go back to again. I choose to worship. I just can't give up. This is the 4-5-1. I choose to worship. I just can't give up. Is that your voice calling for me into that secret place with thee? Then we got my heart is, and this is a series of chords that we need to do. My heart is long, okay, long, left hand, right hand, long, for, okay, this moment with thee, okay. My heart, again, my heart is long for this moment with thee. And then we just come down on this A flat chord right before the modulation. A flat, E flat, A flat, C, E, A flat. Okay, okay, so my heart is long for this moment with thee. And this is a series of triads. D flat, triad on right hand. E flat major, triad. E flat major chord. E major, and G flat major. We're just doing a series of major chords on top, and then the left hand. Found a chord. Okay. My heart is long for this moment with thee. Then we come on the A flat chord. Okay, and that's right before the modulation. So we're going to continue this in a second lesson on part 2 because it's too much content to actually get in part 1. So until next time, if they say you had to be gifted to play gospel, pop, jazz, R&B, neo soul, contemporary Christian, praise and worship, evidently they don't know my secret. This is Greg Hannon with more keyboards, tips, tricks, and more from GospelMusicUniversity.com.